Football 101, and we are back to our show. And guess what happened just yesterday? As I told you at the very beginning of the season, the Bucs made the playoffs. Yes, this show is entitled Brady and the Bucs Make the Playoffs. Brady and the Bucs make playoffs. Yes, it happened. The first season, Brady Bucs officially makes the playoffs by beating the Detroit. Oh, I'm so sorry. The Detroit Lions, 47-7. That's right, just yesterday. And I feel sorry for the Lions, but come on, they've already fired their coach. They didn't have that many coaches there. They didn't have that many players there other than Adrian Peterson. And I've got a little note about Adrian Peterson later in the show. But yes, Brady and the Bucs make the playoffs. The first year that Brady's there, and this is the first year that the Bucs made the playoffs since 2007. And I will tell you about the post-game conference that Bruce Arians talked about after this game. But yes, this is a quick synopsis, and congrats to the Tampa Bay Bucs for making the playoffs with Brady and Gronk and the boys. Yes, again, it's like I said last week and throughout this entire season, it had to be where the team offensively had to come together. And of course, they had that stellar defense that stepped up from the start. So let me just give you a quick synopsis. Yes, it was 47-7, and at halftime, Brady Brady took himself out and allowed Gabbert, the second string quarterback, to play, and they scored points as well. So, with that said, the very first drive, they came out fast. The Bucs had the ball. The Bucs decided to take the ball at the beginning of the game, and they got hot, and they scored quickly and often. I believe 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. First touchdown by Gronk. A nice touchdown pass. The Gronk got in the flow at the beginning. And I saw that also Mike Evans scored 2 TDs, and matched his total from last year, the total number of touchdowns. And he also, Evans, is only 51 yards away from 1,000 yards already. Only 51 yards away from 1,000 yards. So, and let me just say, Brady and the boys, they were hot. They were hot at the beginning. They tried to. They said they knew they had to be aggressive at the very beginning, and they just got into the flow. Fournette was starting running back. He was running physical at the beginning, taking it to the Lions. Lions really they were somewhat competitive in the first quarter, but they were just outmatched by the physicality and being focused by the Bucs, and the pressure that the offense started with, and the defense automatically clamped down. But it was that offense that started off fast, and that's what's needed for this Tampa Bay Bucs as they go on to the playoffs. And they will be playing on the road and again in these playoffs, but it's good to get this win, another win on the road. So they had a playoff mentality coming into this game to start fast, get points on the board, and then show what they can actually do with all different types of players. AB got a touchdown. AB, Antonio Brown got a touchdown. Chris Godwin caught so many catches, outstanding. He was right in the mix, and so they were just fluid. And the backup running back behind Fournette, he even got touches and looked good. Their first string running back was injured. He was out. But Fournette and the third string running back ran very well. And let me just say that Brady looked good in the pocket. He got sacked a couple of times, but again, he still looked good in the pocket, getting rid of the ball fast and really short. A lot of like I said, throw short first, and the deep will come. The deep passes will come, and that's what they did. Throw short first, be aggressive, and then throw deep. The deep will come. The play action pass will come. And that's what happened in this Detroit game. Be strategic. Be aggressive. Attack at the beginning. It's not going to come to you, but they attacked. And that's what opened up the play action pass even more, the downfield passes even more, and the defense really clamped down. Very physical. The defense was playing. Stafford, he tried to give it a go the first quarter. He couldn't make it. And then Daniels came in for the Detroit Lions, and he was taking punishment right and left. Adrian Peterson got a couple of first downs. I saw his couple of runs. And actually, after the game, Adrian Peterson talked with Brady, and they kind of two outstanding Hall of Fame players coming together by the end of the game. But again, it's just nice to see these veterans like Adrian Peterson, of course, and then Brady, of course, come together and really put things in perspective. Oh, by the way, on Detroit's team was Amendola, wide receiver, used to play with the Patriots and used to play with Brady. And so they were able to get along and, really come together and say a few words after the end of the game. But let me just say that now, hopefully you see the impact of Brady on this team. And actually, now I'm going to get straight to the post. This was Brady's 300th game. 300th game. And in the post conference interview with head coach Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians said, yes, it felt good to come out fast, and it felt very good to get this win. And matter of fact, it's almost 2 years since he's been head coach of the Bucs, and he realized that he finally in the post conference he said, wow, he mentioned that Brady. He said, quote, he's a pretty special player. Hello? He said it. I waited for Bruce Arians to come around. And now you see he's coming around. And he even said, quote, Brady, when the interviewer said, what do you think about Brady? And Gronk, he specifically said, yeah, he's a pretty special player. Had to give it up in his Kango hat in the press conference. Bruce Arians even admits that, yeah, he's Mr. Perfect. He tries to be promote perfection, but he has to realize there's no perfect game. And even he got on the kicker for the Bucs, because the kicker for the Bucs in this game, he missed what was it, two extra points and a field goal. So they got to tighten up that extra point, rightly so. But even Bruce Arians said, we are rounding in shape, and they tried to bring in some other players, younger players, the second, third teamers, because they had such a large lead. It was 34-0, I believe 34-0 at halftime, and then that's when the second and third teamers came in, and they still were on the attack mode. So they were really able to experiment, get a lot of players in, and this is the type of game that they want to play in the playoffs. I've been saying this from day one. They had to get everyone in the mix. The run, the short passes, the deep passes. The defense will continue to be physical. The defense will create turnovers. And Bruce Arians just needs to be quiet, shut his mouth, and let Brady do his thing. And as a matter of fact, he said, yes, this pretty special player knows how to win. He even included Gronk into it. These are new additions to the team. They know how to win. And so that's what you need on a championship team. Players that know how to win. They don't get flustered by all the ups and downs of a season. They just know how to win. So give it up to Brady, Gronk, and the Bucs for making the playoffs, making a strong statement going into the playoffs. And that's what even Derek Brooks, former Tampa Bay Buc player, former Hall of Famer, I'm not the current Hall of Famer, but former Buc superstar and Super Bowl winner, said this week down in Tampa that the Bucs need to make a signature win to get to the playoffs. And this was a signature win. So, like I said, Bruce Arians, head coach, is kind of backing up on a lot of things that he was saying at the beginning of the season, because he sees that the veterans are stepping up and they know how to win. Brady knows how to win. Gronk knows how to win. Even Shady McCoy, running back, knows how to win. He got a Super Bowl, I think. I'm not going to go down that road. But they know how to win. So get on board, Arians. He's finally on board. What do you think? Is Bruce Arians totally on board? He looked happy in the post-game conference. He looked happy. Are you happy? If you like this show, please like. Please subscribe, because we're going to follow. We're going to get our hat. Yes, I've had this hat. We're going to get our special hat for the playoffs. And as far as we go, because I was on the Bucs bandwagon from day one. Once Brady signed the contract and left New England, I was on the Bucs bandwagon. Enough already. Get on the bandwagon. Now the head coach is finally on the bandwagon. After 16 games, now the head coach is on the bandwagon. Wake up, Bruce Arians. Wake up, Tampa Bay fans. Be or stay on the bandwagon. Get on the bandwagon. Stay on the bandwagon. You don't know how far this pirate ship will go. The Buccaneers will go. So get on board. We just getting started. Made the playoffs. See what happens. But you need veteran players that know how to win and be professional. Because this is big time football. This is not college. This is big time football. NFL. So again, props. And it just so happened that this is the first time the Bucs made the playoffs since 2007. And guess what? The Patriots. Oh, yes, I had to bring up the Patriots. The Patriots this is the first year that the Patriots are not playing in the playoffs. I wonder why. I wonder why. So there you go. There you go. One person can make a difference. Wake up, Bruce Arians. Wake up, Bucs fans. Congratulate those who put you aboard being in the playoffs. It's time. Enjoy being in the playoffs. Be professional. Support the team. But most importantly, support the players. They sacrificed a lot. We're just getting started. This is Football 101, and this is a shout out and a congrats to Brady and the Bucs makes the playoffs. That's right. We just getting started. See you, everyone. This is the Beetle. This is Football 101. We out.